I gotta say this too. Everything I was doing, and that's why I try to teach youngsters, the street will catch up to you. And I hit, as they say, a lick big, but it was the wrong people. And you know, they was basically looking for me, coming to my mother's house, everything, and I called P, and he was like, I got some people down there, you know. I said, I got people, but they didn't came to my mother's house. I don't want to start this because, you know where my mom live at. And so he was like, you know, he said, tell you what, you make it till the morning, and I got a flight for you. And I went to the airport and spent the night in the airport, made sure my mother was straight and everything was good.
Wow.
Got on a plane and never looked back.
Right.
That's what I want. You know, I want him to respect me one day, you know. And so it's like building those chips in so many ways. And so we end up doing a song, and K and I never performed before. And they had a show at Rumors where KL was DJing. And Soulja Slim, Joe Black, Juvenile, who else? I can't remember. Tim Smooth. They was performing. It was packed, and Kay walked up to me. What's your night? You opening? Are you serious? And I took and redid Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio and had this song, and we did it, and it was my first time performing, and you know, we killed it. And Slim, you know, he would always be on the Parkway. He had everybody coming through there, right. And he was like, "Ron, you did your thing." And I was like, and then now, you know, you start feeling what's happening. And so we decided, man, we really wanted to make it happen because Slim ended up going to jail. Mystical left, you know, I mean, EXD, who was around there, you know, one of them, Simon, he went to jail. You know, Sleepy Renee, he got, I think, shot up or he went to jail, who was back and everything. Moshak was killed, who was part of 3-9. And it just left me in KL. And we went to Atlanta to Jack the Rappers, and we had no passes. From New Orleans. We saw two dudes, and you gotta get them passes up. You know, and whoever them two dudes now, I swear, man, I wish I could do something good for you, because that was the beginning of my career. You know, we got there looking for Jermaine Dupri. And during the fight between Luke Skywalker and Death Row Records, P walked up, him, C-Murder, and Silk. And he was like, what's happening? What you doing out here? And I'm like, what you doing out here? And he was like, man, come on, let's get up out of here. You know, I'm doing some music. I'm like, all right, shit. They strapped. It's fighting everywhere. So we walked out. We went and had, we ate dinner. And, you know, he was telling me about his label. And, you know, we gave him a cassette. And I had the song, Gotta Get My Serv-On on it. And by then, my name had changed because, you know how I say it, you know, corporate crime, because people gonna be like, what corporate is. I ran one of the biggest credit card and check rings. You know, I think we was the reason they started checking for IDs when you write a check. You know, because I worked at a bank, I won't say what bank, at night. I learned the whole system and learned everything and everything that they was doing. You know, and I was on some black power shit, because I'm like, okay, everybody white on this screen, your info mines, you know. And, you know, so it was like, we ran it like a hell of a system. And so, you know, I was known, if you got polo on, if you wore polos, okay, tell me what you want, how many you want. And, you know, we had UPS people, we had everybody working. And so it was like, you know, so Big Mo, who's no longer here, you know, he was like, man, you serve, you're always serving. So he's like, Serv-On. You know what I'm saying? And then MC8 had a song where he's in the party, he said, gotta get my Serv-On, but niggas, you don't hit me though. We took that and we put it on a song. And that's when K did the Bout It beat that was known later as I'm Bout It. But that was actually my beat first.
Wow.
And the way I wanted to do it, Me and Howland from Gertown was supposed to do it. It was gonna name it Bucking Like a Winchester, but the way I was gonna do it was I wanted to give respect out my military guys and name cities. And later on, if you listen to my album, Throw Your City Up, the same lyrics from Throw Your City Up was the lyrics that was gonna go on that. Which of course, you know what I'm saying, P, I thought I turned it down. Turn this, I don't know. Sorry.
No, you good.
So, and that's when, with P, and and I look up, he had the West Coast Bad Boys, and he had a song, and he was on the song saying, "Gotta get my Serv-On, hoping y'all hear me." I'm like, So called him, he was like, "Man, look, come up here and, holler at us." And so he said, "Man, I'll pay y'all $2,500 a song." We talking about back then, getting $2,500, that was a lot. A song, you do 2 songs a piece, and me, Mia, and KL went for Christmas and went up there, and we got up there. He knew what he wanted. He had jackets for us, tanks for us, our money right there. Like, he wasn't lying, and so our thing was, man, look, I see what he doing, see what's popping, with this $2,500, you know what I'm saying? I take it, even though I was making so much more doing what I was doing, but it was like legal. And it's like $25 for a song. And that was the first song I ever did, for him. It was called Fuck a Dead Man. And it was done by a 2-show producer, great L Eaton. And and that's when I got to meet E40 and everybody. So in my mind, I'm like, basketball still was my thing, and he knew that. He was gonna put me in school to play ball, but rap became that. And so, that's where it got to, and that's where it all started.
Wow. That's a crazy story, dog.
But I gotta say this too. Everything I was doing, and that's why I try to teach youngsters, the street will catch up to you. And I hit, as they say, a lick big, but it was the wrong people. And, they was basically looking for me, coming to my mother's house, everything. And I called P, and he was like, "I got some people down there, I said, "I got people, but they didn't came to my mother's house. I don't want to start this because, where my mom live at." And so he was like, he said, "Tell you what, you make it till the morning, and I got a flight for you." And I went to the airport and spent the night in the airport, made sure my mother was straight and everything was good.
Wow.
And got on a plane and never looked back.